So you're here on behalf of Fragile Express. Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you.
I ignored them
When
completely.
Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it.
Maybe she
Of
just
course,
delivered it, not knowing
could
it.
be just another one of their victims. Are you connecting the chiral network? I don't mind a contract with Bridges, but I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile.
Die hard, man.
Preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic Cairo network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their Cairo printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
So it's not going to float him in the air this time. Seems to be reacting kind of same. Also, he's getting the Doomscrone. That's not good. Okay, it didn't share the information. I understand that. New strand established. I thought it might show up differently on the map as well. Okay, you've entered contact with Bridges. And it still gives us all the information. There it's connected and able to see the other player structures.
The company just got too big. In times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers too. Otherwise, we'll just make the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states, connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble. Sorry,
Federation.
it's been a while since I last talked to anyone. Travel safe. See you around, then.
Good work. New order available. Please access...
To the engineer. Highly prized wine. Reports from the early days of the Death Stranding. I mean, it's kind of like they expected us to take this route, isn't it? Okay, loads all the old wine and all the stuff and all the old books. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Old wine and old books.
Order assigned.
Good job, Sam. That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the Cairo network. Just 1 more left.
But I need to come back for that. Oh, he isn't sharing information about the mule. So, options are to go back the way that we came, which is very dangerous, or optimistically go around the right.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And I choose optimistically go around and hope that the enemy territory doesn't extend all the way out this way. Because if it does, maybe I should go down the ladders. I'm guessing, because there are ladders, that people have come this way because it's safe from enemy territory, right? I mean, the ladder is just in the way. Let's face it. I could have walked down that and up that, but your ladder makes it more of a hazard. In fact, your ladder almost flung me off the cliff at high speed. I kind of don't appreciate it. I'm just going to walk around your ladder because it's actually in the way. Your ladders are actually stupidly in the way, I would have you know. And very, very dangerous. Okay. Your ladder probably safe. Don't you dare, Sam. Like, get on it. Get on it and go down it. Okay. Right, there's a river to cross. Not seeing any enemy pings. You're probably wearing out your boots. That's it. You eat that cryptobite. I mean, we're going to cross the river. But I feel I'd be getting close to the enemy territory. Okay, I will use your ladder, Waru. This is clearly the route everyone else took. They took the more obvious route. Okay. Looking safe enough, Andy Fucklord or something, because it's all censored out. Okay. Looking safe enough at the moment. I see a danger sign. I hear pings. My caution sensors are saying I might be too close to the enemy territory. I'm not seeing the yellow coasts. But it doesn't mean they're not there. You know, they very easily could be hiding. Wait, now we want a nice
2 wheels up.
2 wheels up, did he say? You don't have a bike. I mean, if we're going to the engineer, I'll take some extra engineer cargo. Whatever, go for it. Just go for it. Come on, BB, that was nothing. I know we were submerged slightly, or at least you were. Oh, this was completely safe, wasn't it? Like, literally completely safe. We we skirted around the safe path and went straight into enemy territory in danger. For no reason. But it's fine, you know. We're doing some extra deliveries along the way. We need to go back to Lake Knot City, so we might as well take the Lake Knot City cargo. But it does mean that we probably have to go around enemy territory again. We don't have any spare boots on us, so maybe I should 3D print some extra boots. Maybe they'll give us a car. Copium. For going back. I doubt it. Maybe. You've been hoping to see me? Well, I've come back with wine and books. Enjoy. The fragile, highly prized wine. I bet you're waiting for this.
Hey Sam, how's it going?
I gotta get some wine to get drunk on.
Well,
Enjoy.
the cargo's in great condition.
Of course it is. What do you expect? Undamaged at all. 2 crates of it. Less than 40% damage, only 11 likes. New record, S. Very short path. The old books, I was taking it the whole way. You know, I didn't want to, like, you know. Okay, power skeleton level 2. Okay, I'll take that. Smoke grenades. Some more stuff. It didn't tell us how to put on the power skeleton, you know. I don't think we ever put the power skeleton on in the end.
Thanks. Until...
Enjoy.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further
Salamali, we're true believers. Okay, manage cargo. Right, so we've still got this power skeleton. Beware the boosting will drain the battery in accelerated rates. Simply press OK for an additional boost that allows you to sprint whilst carrying loads you can ordinarily struggle to lift at all. Okay, right, okay. So it just drains the battery and remove cargo and equip. Well, that's what I wanted in the first place. I don't know why it wasn't equipped in the first place. Open the power curtain with any cargo attached on the hips to be offloaded. Okay, that's fine. Don't need the cargoes on the side. And I guess that's why we've got all these other bits. Like, we're going to have other appendages that we're going to end up carrying. Okay, give me... Also, is it made out of memory metal? Because that would be easy enough. Okay, we're not going to go to the Elder. We're going to take the stuff the other way. Right. Energy boosting drinks. You can live without your monster energy, old man. You can live without. Oh yeah, the old magic. I claim all the lost cargo. There on the back. Oh, that's not even using up all that lifting capacity. Okay, then we make the deliveries. And, you know, Elder, like, not city, I mean... Don't entrust. Okay, right, so we're going to entrust those two for 3 likes, because we're not going to the Elder. And I might take those other things, GG YouTube, ha ha ha. Because we're going to Lake Knot City, and, you know, if we take them to Lake Knot City, why not? If we're going that way, might as well get the extra likes. I'm sure that they won't get stolen off us by anything. Eurodanes, lost cargo, 120 likes. Ayers, lost cargo, been entrusted for 136. I know it said we'd have got 300 for taking it to the Elder, but, you know, either way, it's 3 likes that we maybe weren't going to get. Okay. Weight limit has gone up. Okay, right. Bridge boots, 23% damage, and the ones that we are wearing are not that good. Okay. It's on. Got an extra power skeleton. That noise was very ominous. Recycle. Right, okay. And I can recycle them, or I can give to other people, right? I will give you my trashy ones, and that's only 10% damaged. Only 7% damaged. Honestly, to have my hematic grenades. And the trashy boots. Okay, there we go. Right, okay. I do want to proceed. Good enough. We got new boots. Right, I need to manage and Make sure that everything's distributed perfectly. Okay, then we're gonna head out. We got 10 likes for sharing some cargo with other people. That's just enemy territory. Honestly, if I go back the way that we came, it's not hard. Really isn't that bad. Right, is this the right way? That's straight into enemy territory.
Restrictions lifted.
As long as you have battery remaining. Okay. Then the battery's deleted. And they stop. Okay, so once we go... Skeletons are dangerous then. Because if we don't charge up and we use up all of the stuff, it could suddenly become very problematic. Now that's some rain over in the distance I see there. Line post box, what's this? An online generator. Okay, if we head to the generator, then that also helps with our battery whilst we consider things. Extra metals, I mean, and BD. Music. I would like to stop the music. Okay, so we need to cross the river. I mean, there's literally a blue bit right here, so why not cross, even though it looks dangerous. Says it's shallow, so I will go in the shallow. Okay, then we need to skirt the enemy territory again. Okay, now, you know, we did go maybe not the closest to it, but it's good enough. I'm sure that he's not going to fall flat on his face along the way. He says. Right, I will walk through your sign because it will give us some extra stamina along the way. It should have. Okay. Right, so we go up and around this way. Sam, there's nothing behind you. Okay, there's Chiralium here. I guess he cares about that. Okay, there's some BT strands over there. The rain is certainly coming in. Those BTs are coming in hard. Right, ladder? Okay, that's the ladder off into... It's fine, you can make it. Okay. Okay, the ladder we will use to get up and across. This is fine. It's probably not the best way, but it's a way. I mean, you don't really need it, but... You know, there's a slope there, and at least it gets us up there. That mountain is covered in BTs. That mountain is death. And I think that's where we're going for the other stuff that we're going to be coming across. Like, this is a horrible ladder. I'm sorry. I kind of feel like actually I might have been better off not. Yeah. 157 grams. Okay. You're getting overloaded a bit there, Sam. Taking on a bit too much. I know that you're relying on the legs, but just keep an eye on your batteries, because the instant these batteries run out, this whole weight's going to suddenly crush you to death, isn't it? Especially if you have like 200 grams. I bet that's a thing as well, like, you know, there's a limit that starts to make him go slow and lethargic. I see the thing literally right there. We're not going into the territory, we're just going right next to it. But I bet that there's that's a little close to the territory, Sam. I bet that there is a thing that if you have like 100 kilos more than you're meant to, you've walked into the territory. Yeah. So you've scanned your entire load, but this is fine. Just run though. Just get out there. Right, okay, as long as we keep on the edge, I now see where they were. I was struggling to see the actual thing. They're going to head over there. They're just going to be looking in the wrong direction. It's just misdirection. Intentional misdirection. Let's keep a nice view of the yellow things to the side. They'll all go behind and they won't be looking in front of them. See, my ladder's nice. Tackling enemies. Hold X. I don't think we need to tackle any enemies. Do you? Okay, he may be coming out of his territory. Keep running, Sam. Okay, no, he's just going to throw a spear at you and then go, I've left my territory.
Too close.
Too close. You fell on your face in exhaustion, Sam. I don't think you got away from... They just decided, nah, he's not worth going the extra he's on the floor, exhausted, the poor old man. He's not worth chasing anymore. He's full of a lot of very valuable packages, but, you know, we missed him with the spear. It might look like we killed him and he's exhausted, but it's not worth it. He's out of our territory by a meter. He really isn't worth it. Drink your monster energy drink. They had you dead to rights. Like, they were coming out of the territory, you fell flat on your ass. You really don't deserve to have got through this, Sam. You really don't. They had you dead to rights. And this mechanical suit is not doing its job. You still got exhausted even though you were running with, like, not even a full loads. That should not have been that exhausting. Okay, to the center of the path of the energy zone. Okay, badges will not be used whilst you're on grid. Like, leg it then. Your battery was already full and it's in infinite. You might as well leg it on the nice little road that you built for. Make some use of it.
Verifying ID. Clear.
That's it. Just...
Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Why you stop running? I joined the UCA. And if you can't leg it the rest of the way when you're literally in an infinite battery zone with these on. And at least he doesn't lose balance with this. Right, okay, I don't think I'm going to sprint down the slope though. Because that seems like a terrible idea. No matter what you're wearing, I don't think sprinting down the slope with this is a good idea. Yeah, I don't care about that grenades. You can have that grenades. I am here to deliver a lot of cargo. Make delivery. Lots of likes. And the mission-y sort of thing.
Hey, Sam. Good to see you.
Intact, and I definitely didn't collapse of exhaustion on the way.
Thank you, Sam.
Definitely didn't almost lose the cargo entirely. I don't know what you mean. 25, 0, of course, undamaged. Very interesting delivery route. Let's say that. Okay, narrowed the edge of the enemy territory entirely. 1.47 times, yes, okay, the 0.47 is going around the enemy territory, but, you know, you gotta understand that, right? If we'd have tried to leg it through it, we'd have clearly collapsed of exhaustion because we couldn't even run for 2 meters, let alone through the entirety of enemy territory. Roach Girls Lost Cargo. 92 likes. Tanuki GG YouTube's Lost Cargo. 62 likes. Well, you know, YouTuber, come like my content. That's proving you like. I please you, you please me. Okay, we did it.
Until the next delivery, then.
Until the next time. We have way too much shit on our back still.
Available. Please access delivery terminal for...
Okay, the gun parts and anti-BT weaponry. Through where we've quite clearly seen BT is on the mountain, so that's very dangerous and it needs less than 50% damage. What have I got on my back? A lot of metal, another power skeleton, a lot of metal. Okay, you know what? I took out some ceramics. I will give metals. I also don't really want the repair spray. I don't use it. We don't need it. Everything comes completely intact regardless. Right, have that. I'll keep 400 metals myself. And maybe I'll drop it into something. Okay. Lost cargo, climb anchor, blood bag, smoke emitting decoy. I'll take it. I'm gonna leave the ceramics for someone that'll build the roads. Okay, let's do it. Carry it all on the back. Make delivery! Deliver lost cargo, okay. To the engineer, to the engineer, to the other. We're not going to any of them, so you can have those. And get interested, and we'll just take the free delivery. 3 likes. 24 free likes! Another 24 free likes! Easy. But we did fully complete 2 of them that were, like, you know, actual things that needed to be done, and then 62 for pleasing other people. Well, I'm sure. Garage. Are we gonna get a car? I think we might need to rest in the private room, considering the journey that we just made. Let's urinate and wash and everything and drink some more things because we're clearly going into BT territory. And we can't just walk around that. It's not as easy as going around some yellow markers to avoid the rain. And the rain is going to deteriorate any cargo that we got as well, so that sucks. Okay. Battery charged, blood refilled, 65 more likes. And we'll take it. A phone call. Right. Take a shower. Don't need to see that every time, you know? There should be an auto skip showers and things option. AEX grenades. We might need some of these grenades, let's face it. They're in the locker, so we're not necessarily taking them out. We need to check in on BB and increase the connection there. So we will soothe you and try and, you know, maximize the connection. Yeah, that's really soothing. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Hey, wake up. It's not really that. I don't think that's that soothing. Wow! Smash it to the glass. Yeah, no, don't. That's why you don't smash on a baby's glass bottle. Not that you normally find them in glass bottles. But I don't think that's soothing. Nightmare fuel. Just what you needed. You've been chugging too many Monster Energy drinks. I think that's what's going on. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Taking the interest in, or direct lady. BBs, think of them as BT detectors. They're originally designed as all-purpose scanners. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Catch up in person one day. I was literally at your house. To find the foot fight canoe! Blah, 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 blah. Fragile Express. What is the incentive to do so? I'm sure they'll find you things. They're what we like. We are re-establishing shipping lanes. We are doing that. Blah, 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 blah. More likes. Okay, thank you. Way too much email to read. It's not email reading simulator. Right, examine the table. Have a snack. Because, you know, you need something to eat after that nightmare. I thought he was just going to eat it out of thin air. Without even touching it. Now chug your Monster Energy drinks, because you don't leave the house without drinking 3 cans. I mean, maybe that's why he still needed a wee after, honestly, because, you know, we weed and then we drank more Monster Energy drink, and he probably still needs another wee.